Alright, let's take a look at this Champ League match against the demo. And this is game 2 in the series. Let's take a look. That was unfortunate. I don't think quite the touch you wanted, but nothing to really comment on there. What is this defensive rotations? What is going on here? Hold on. So, he is above the net. And Shay's about to go for a shot. And Circuit just abandons the net. It doesn't seem the most logical thing to do here. Yes, sir, you should have. I mean, yeah, AptFox there, but he's kind of. I want to watch perspective. I know this is a very menu thing. Yeah, you never really saw AptFox, did you? So you saw he went behind you, and now you just banded. Yeah, you should have stayed in net. Like at this point, rotate around into net in case you get the shot off. Because where you couldn't see AptFox or how he was, where he was, and you just abandoned the net. Get that boost, which and you weren't really that low on boost either. That's very questionable. But luckily, didn't result in a goal. Game goes on. Nice. Good pass from Fox. Second board finishes. Overall good play. That was a good turn upfield by Fox. It's a bit of a delayed jump here by Circuit, but I think that Fox recognized it, pushed up, beat him, got the goal. Good start, good first minute, but then some weird defensive decisions. But that didn't cost you. That is definitely not a touch you want to make. But I'm also pretty sure AptFox didn't want to make that touch. So I can't really comment too much on it. The only thing here, really don't need to rush this, just wait for it to come down to the ground and then you can push it. Or for Circuit, make sure when you're turning to get behind the goal line. Because, so let's back up a smidge. Where Circuit starts to turn. So he's here, starts to turn. Then you start turning a little later because he ends up here. But the goal line is here. So what Circuit needs to do is make sure that when he's turning, rotate behind the goal line. So it gives this much space, although it's not much, like the physical space, it's like maybe one car length. Like gives you just a little bit more time to be able to get a save. And that could be the difference between a goal or a save. And I think if you got back behind goal line when the shot comes in, however, I don't remember exactly how it comes in, but I think you would be able to get the save from, because it gives you, because here you have to jump immediately as it gets hit and it goes in, but because if you're a little bit farther back, one, it gives you a little more reaction time, and two, you'll be able to, instead of pushing this into the goal, you'll be pushing it out that way. So yeah, it came from AptFox. Unfortunate touch on the ball, which he didn't want, but still could have prevent both goal. That was a good flip by Hardcore Games. Yeah, so Circuit should challenge that a little bit sooner. I've actually challenged here. And now here, let's go to Circuit Board. That's not Circuit Board. Thank you. So now here you see, and now at this point that you see that Hardcore Games turn away from the ball, Shay is turn away from the ball, you need to turn for this. But here, you just turn and then you stop. And allow Shay to go for a touch. But unfortunately, or fortunately for us rather, he doesn't get a good touch. Because I believe if you turned when you recognize, so if you keep momentum, start boosting here, you would either beat him to the ball or get a 50 on the ball. So just make sure not to be too passive in that situation. Good dunk by Fox, unfortunately he misses the goal. This is a good challenge, Circuit. And a goal, so we're up 3-1. What a pinch. That did not help them, but crazy pinch. It's a good bump from them and you guys. Just waiting for how this plays out. Good. I think you wanted to control that a little better than you did. Which happens. Spacing is pretty good right now. Well, you get dunked, so Circa has to rush back and make the save. Let's see. The only thing here, yeah, Circa jump. Nice, get back. That couldn't really be done any faster. That's fine. I thought he pushed up too soon and was hesitating to go back, but he wasn't. That is a bit risky though. Luckily they weren't ready to counter it. But I don't know where's that dump coming from? Every time I go back, or there's always demo there. I don't know what that demo is. The AptFox is trying to push for this. Right now, this is hard because like it's open net. You have to go for this. But it's also so risky because Circuit Board is right on that wall. Circuit, did you have any boost here? Yes, you did. So let's go back a bit. There goes that demo again. So you hit this. Go for the bump. As soon as you see AptFox there, start boosting to get out. Can't stick around. And if you were boosting and then you saw that hit, you probably could turn this around and maybe have another shooting opportunity more than you have right now. Because that's just an awkward angle. AptFox able to get back to it, which is good. But then they score here? Yeah. This is all because of that. Like, it's hard because I want to say AptFox shouldn't go for it, but when he was going for it, it looked like an open net. Because he was blocking. Yeah, so just not getting the angle or the power on it that was needed. Unfortunate, but that'll happen. Circuit tries to keep it in play, but gets beat. AptFox goes back. Got the touch out. And unfortunately, Circuit backflips. Trying to think if something could have been done here. I think that touch in the corner is fine, but he's there, so it's dangerous. Yeah, Circuit didn't side flip. I think he had the save. How close that is. That happens, unfortunately. Good not to challenge that. Now AptFox should go for the bump play. Oh, he took too long. I don't know if this was the intention time to get a bump play, or because yeah, I think AptFox wanted the bump the entire time, but just took too long to go for it. There's I want to go to your player view. So no, he just went at this point. Turn off ball cam. So you look forward, and you have the boost. You have 53 boost. Go demo chase, Shay. Go get the kill. Because hardcore game's not getting back. It's a not a dangerous situation at all. Go kill him or bump him so he can't affect the play. And that's another goal. Fortunately, just a little bit too slow to go for the chase. That was a good cut, circuit. And you have an open net. And we take those. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Again, this is another one of the situations that is a little bit dangerous for Fox to go for, but if he got the dunk, that was a goal. On one hand, it's dangerous to go for this, but on the other hand, if he got it, it would have been up by another goal. It's hard to say whether he should have stayed back or gone for it like he did. Or gone for it, but had a better angle. But you guys haven't been punished for it yet, so it's still working out. Bring it back mid, I'm pretty sure this is a goal. And now you have a minute and 4 seconds left. 3-goal lead. This is where the game goes downhill. So this is the first goal. Let's take a look how this happens. So I want to bring this back to even back all the way to the kickoff, because they get position from the kickoff and they stay in your half the entire time. I'm probably gonna be a bit more nitpicky here because there's been too much from earlier in the game. Kickoff, but at this point, App should not be going for this ball. There's so much space between him and the ball, and Shay is right there. AptFox, what you should be doing after this. So, go for this boost. Fine. So either at this point, AptFox needs to tell circuit board to go back for boost, or I go back and then he'll challenge. So AptFox can either challenge this like he does, but if he does that, then the circuit board needs to get back immediately in case something goes wrong. Or circuit goes for the sport, boost like he does, and AptFox gets back to see what Shay's gonna do with his touch. Because instead, since he pushes for this, I'm pretty sure Shay just gets back, and luckily circuit board gets back to this in time. But this probably could have been a goal for them. But since circuit board has to go for rush hit, they now have control in the half. And what happens here on defense? Get out. Trying to think what could have been done here after this touch. So I think how much boost is second half? Yeah. I think at this point, so he hits this, goes back. Instead of going on the ball, you should be challenging this. Force him to do something he doesn't want to do, because he just pops it up on the backboard. And creates an easy goal for them. Because neither guys go for it. AptFox tries to read where it's going to go, but it doesn't work out. win the kickoff this time. Goes to backboard, circuit board stuck on defense. And another goal happens right off kickoff. So here, circuit, you need to get on backboard. What you should be doing. So you grab this boost, which is fine. You see he pops it up at this point. What you need to be doing, camera angle slightly. You need to be driving at backboard to get up here, because the ball arcs and hits here and then bounces out from what I remember. So if you get a backboard, that's an easy clear for you. But instead, because you stayed on the ground, and we can see how this would play out. Give the touch, and then you're awkward. And even here, you need to, like, here it's still fine, because he doesn't get he hits it against crossbar again. But as soon as it goes off crossbar, you need to be jumping for this. Beat Shay to the ball because you stay on the ground for way too long. I'll let Shay get the touch. There's no way for boxing to get back in time, unfortunately, so it turns to another goal. And in 20 seconds, it went from a 3-goal lead to a 1-goal lead. And now I feel like you guys are starting to panic. Don't want to lose lead. Gets the fake, and they get a goal. Now it's a tie game. Good turn by Fox. Circuit, you pushed up a little bit too far, wanted to get the goal. You really don't need to push for it. Just stayed back a little bit farther back. It would have created a better opportunity. Unfortunately, this is going to get killed and go to OT. Here in this, it just looks like since the game got tied up, you guys are like just rushing everything, panicking a lot. Look at that, pinched out. It's good challenge by Circuit though. AptFox went a little bit too in front of the ball to get the touch he wanted. And again, Circuit, you need to be more patient on defense. Just sit in net, don't push out here. AptFox is on control of the ball, or at least not complete control of it. This, so it's back. After you grab this boost, what you need to do is get behind the goal line, and face to play. So I would do at this point. Drive here, turn around, and be like around this area. So that however this plays out, you'll be able to either push out with Fox if he gets control, or there's the demo player coming from this way, and the ball ends up going here. Fairly easy save. But because you push out for this and hoping they can get it, it just goes clean over you, and that's a goal. Ends up the game. This game should not have ended in a loss when you guys had the 3-goal lead with a minute left. Gotta be watch not panicking on defense. Watch the kickoff situations. That won't happen again.